Hello, ladies and gentlemen, those otherwise inclined. My name is TheWongerLady2, and welcome back to this Pokemon White 2 Nuzlocke. Last time, we made our way across from the village bridge over to Opelousas City, running past Verizon, but not engaging just yet. Before heading along to Route 9, battling a few trainers there, getting another encounter in Blade, our Pawniard. We picked up... who did we pick up on Route 11? Have a look. So this may be a bit finicky for a completely different reason this time though, because Streamlabs decided to completely forget everything in terms of the scenes and a lot of loaded up stuff. That's right, Squire, our Carablast. Was careful, I don't think I actually added that to the tracker. But yeah, Streamlabs decided to forget a bunch of stuff. Careful and modest. So I had to spend a bit of time going back through and taking care of that. Fucking, of course you'd be fucking modest. Blade. Anything but that. So we won't be doing as much as I'd like, because I had to spend time doing that, so I'm here later than I'd want to be. And I haven't entirely gone through everything, so there may still be some stuff that's causing extra stress, let's say. But let's head back. Well, we'll do our usual stuff first. So go to Join Avenue. Deal with that. Obviously, I'm going to need to switch out some of my team for Drayden, because with the abundance of dark type moves there, it is not a good idea to bring along two ghost types. I'd have argued that Blade came along at just the right time. But with it being modest, maybe not. Oh, thank you. Knee shot. We'll go the antiques. So I want to try and get some extra stuff out of there than just an abundance of hard stones. Although it really didn't go up much, which doesn't help. This is a specific thing. So I need to check what it's calling to. No. any shop with a female clerk. So we can continue. Still not a lot of points. Again. Hey. Standard affair. Then we get the attack boost. Probably decided to speed back up. HP in the Pringles. Running for a moment. Raffle. Full heal, better than nothing. What do you now offer? There's a Heartstone, of course. And another one. Oh, for Pete's sake. Thank you, Shard. And last, but certainly not least, Jada Smart. Now we go take care of the berries. Then we can fly the Driftwhale. So certainly like last Saturday, I don't have a match on this, well, tomorrow. So in theory, I could be doing another stream. In practice, I'm not sure, partly because I may need to do a quick course online to get a qualification, which will help in the long run. Well, will pardon me. You can help with a potential job which will get me working Friday night, Saturday night. It won't interfere with any streams. Well, not that I'm aware of, anyway. Oh, that's easy enough. Let's see. That's all sorted. Let's fly back to Upper Lucid. Now, bit I need to. That is you. Oh, actually, I don't necessarily need to look at Ember. I actually need to. I mean, I sort of do. So obviously, we've got Verizon waiting on Route 11. The argument would be go and do that battle. What I want to check, so the other thing I'd need to check actually, because I know in White I leveled up, well sorry I leveled up, I evolved my lantern then, which was called Wicked, into a Chandelier after it learnt a particular move. I believe that move was Flamethrower. Sorry, not Lantern. Lampent. Fucking ads. I said I believe Flamethrower was the move that it learnt to evolve, well, before I then evolved it. And that's probably going to be the same case, unless it was Shadow Ball. The other thing I want to do is I want to try and find and check where the hidden grotto is on this route. There it is. Because it has been a while since we've done that with any of the hidden grottos. And there we go. Thought so. Green shard. Okay, sorry, the move was Shadow Ball, not Flamethrower, and that's at level 53. So we'll be holding off on evolving Ember until then. The main reason I wanted to check in there was in case a Bullfalon showed up. Because that'd be a good addition to the team for the upcoming gym. Instead... So now, basically we're just going to ride around, waiting for rustling grass. And I was going to say, I could arguably go and deal with the breeder, but that's fine for Beamy, but not real good for anyone else. Diversion. So ignoring Cobalion, I don't have a fighting type, and ignoring... Oh, sorry, no. Sorry. Scratch that. Ignoring Cobalion, I don't have a fighting type. Chances are I'm not going to get one until Victory Road. I have looked ahead for some of that stuff. It's going to be interesting getting the encounters in Victory Road, because there are a lot of them. And that is no exaggeration. But yeah, maybe I'll do another writing stream. Maybe I'll do Open XCOM. Shaking grass. Not what I meant to hit, but okay. So Ember, you go top. That's what I meant to pull up. Again, sorry about the lagging, but it's... blame Streamlabs. Who's got the lucky egg? You do. That's easy enough. I'm not sure if I keep Steve for the upcoming battle, or for the upcoming gym. I need to drop Pringles and Ember because with the abundance of dark type moves, there's no point. I mean, Ember I could maybe get away with an Eviolite and Will-O-Wisp to try and shut them all down. But I'll try to at any rate. Otherwise I don't really know who else. Volcamel will probably come in. As I said, I think even with it being modest, Blade still should be in the team. Maybe... maybe Zarya? Down goes Yordno. Considering this is being laggy, let's just make sure we save so that way we've already dealt with all the Join Avenue stuff and all that, and when we come back it'll just be training. But if anything happens, we'll just come back and keep training. Now, that is another option for a stream tomorrow. Is, if you recall, I said, I explained how I was going to run the Battle Subway. Now, in that, I have not done any battles there. What I should actually do... I'll let him get the level, I'll then swap it over to Snack, and then I'll put it onto Pringles. That's not great positioning. I will keep Pringles around for the Verizon fight, just. I'm sure some of you will wonder why, and the very simple not question, but the very simple answer to that is... if I can get Verizon to burn through all of its Giga Drains, then Pringles arguably becomes the better option to switch in, because it should be able to take Struggle better than Ember can. Now, in regards to other Nuzlocks, I think my next one, providing we finish the main story of this, it'll be like White in that I will consider the Nuzlocke finished. I will consider the Nuzlocke beaten for the most part when I've defeated the Pokemon League for the first time. But I will continue into the post game to do as much of that as I can. The ultimate goal being beat the Elite Four in the Champion again, and defeat Cynthia. And arguably get as many of the legendaries as I can. If you're particularly concerned about level cap, oh, that wasn't enough for you. Shit. I would have thought it would be. Drayden's level cap is 49. And then the next one, which is Marlon in Humalau City, I believe it is. Either Humalau or Hamalu, or whatever it is. But I think Humalau is right. Or Hamalau. The 8th gym, the level cap is 51. And then we go into the Giant Chasm. Perfect. Not so perfect. What do you have at 38? Please no pursuit, because that'll be bad here. Master Dex. Yeah, when I talk about bringing up the Pokédex, I'm using an app called Master Dex. You can get it for free on the App Store. 38. Encore, Light Screen, Acrobatics, Electro Ball. Acrobatics is a slight pain. Booming. As unfortunate as it sounds, Boomy is arguably the most expendable member on the team right now. Just because we've already made that trade for the other Gigalith. I also realised I didn't finish my thought when it came to the possible stream for tomorrow, in terms of maybe going through, effectively maybe go through and do all the world tournaments and battle subways I'm owed. To try and get as much done there. Well, in terms of trying to collect a crew, rather not collect, some BP. And look to get some of the TMs, because that's the main reason I'll be doing it, is to try and get the TMs more than any of the training items or stuff like that. There's a level for Steve. Okay. Step out. Over to Snake because it'll just take one Ordinary. We'll save as well. Another news, I have got the next What About This video recorded. So I just need to edit that. I hopefully will get it done by next weekend. That would be my goal, and try and upload it on that Saturday while I can get it uploaded while I'm playing, sort of thing. Oh, fuck off. I've got a plan for the next one, in which I might go back and do the Masters 8 League format that I talked about doing in my first What About This video, like doing the extended version of that. in terms of not just covering not just covering league rank and all that, but also like in each individual, maybe not necessarily each individual battle, but the added narrative elements to make it flow as a season. It may mean I need to actually go and watch Journeys then to have something to compare it all to and added elements, but it could be fun doing it without. Ember, oh come on. So once Ember hits 45, once Ember hits 45, I will send in. Oh, I'll go after Verizon just to make sure I'm doing something else outside of just training. Probably leave Drayden for next time, sans any Battle Subway and World Tournament shenanigans. The other thing I should probably check is next moveset. Because I think I should say, be teaching Superior or Snack probably like X-Scissor. And my other thought was Dragon Tail, which would definitely help for the upcoming gym. So the next move Snack learns is Giga Drain. I don't know if I replace Leech Seed or not. Snack. Now I think Amber should take multiple. Ember should take multiple Ordinary, which should help get Pringles to 43 as well. The thing is, I may end up needing to forget something to bring in Cut on someone for the Victory Road. I'm not sure if it's... I don't know yet if it's a necessity to get through Victory Road or not. Like, strength is on Boomy, and if I need to replace Boomy, I can. I've forgotten what I've named the other Gigalith, but I'm pretty sure I kept. I think it was. Might have been Bowling. Oh, that's a good thing it was that. Ooh, Uniclus. Let. For the sake of safety, I should swap to Steve. Because Endeavour would be the only thing that can hit. That being said, Steve could be a contender to be in the Elite Four. Like, we need his speed to be higher than it is. But he could cause havoc for Chantel and for maybe for Caitlin as well. Caitlin, I think's got more counters to dark types than Chantel does. Chantel's main counter is a Jellicent and I think some Focus Blasts. There's maybe an Energy Ball in there. Whereas I know Caitlin has an Energy Ball. Certainly an Energy Ball and a Focus Blast, and I think she's got something else up her sleeve. We'll do the writing stream, it'll be either starting to expand all the Total Drama Destination Stardom stuff, or it'll be working on the third chapter of the Pokémon story, or it'll be TTRPG campaign, character setup and all that jazz. I'm on order now. I need you to come so I can... Thank you. Well, providing that is an order now. I need to get more alcohol in my system. Well, don't need one. It is an order now. I know there is a trade coming up as well in Humalao City. That's going to be an interesting one to try and get, because it's they want a Mantine. Burn, baby, burn. That being said, I think I get Dragon Tail from Drayden. If I don't get it from Drayden, I get Dragon Claw from him. But I get the feeling that might actually be the... Well, it shouldn't be the nature of Reserve. But if it's not there, then I'm not sure where I get it. Maybe in White Grove. Double Amber. You're not getting cursed. You are not my Pokemon Golett that has Drain Punch and can work around it. Okay, that's all done. We'll do our prep. I'll go make myself another bourbon and coke, and then we'll take on Drayden. And then we'll switch in at least Blade. What am I doing? Need to heal first. But yeah, I'll at least switch in Blade and maybe somebody, probably Volcamel. I said, like the other possibility to bring in is Barbara. Obviously, if we had Kavira still, she'd be a shoo-in for this gym. Because outside of the odd Vibrava and Drayden's Flygon, there isn't really anyone who can do anything to her. Oh, there wasn't. That's the only other maybe for a Pokemon to bring in. I don't necessarily want to use Zoro. Okay, so Ember, you are getting the Eviolite. You can maybe come in. You, or maybe you're pretty much not coming in. So on the off chance we knock out Erosion, see if you take that. Now, are the leftovers on anyone here? Still on Homer of all people. So that should go over there. Which means you should... I think you've got a Bright Powder. Yep. I should have just moved across. What do you have? You've also got a Bright Powder. Yeah, that makes sense. Fucking 29 of the fuckers. Rocky Helmet wouldn't be a bad shout. Actually, it would be a bad shout. Because chances are, if you're coming in, it'll be late game. Well, it'll be to soak up damage rather than dish out damage. So that should do it. We'll save. get all the frame drops and that. I want to make sure we're not crashing. And once again, we go in without a status type move outside of Will-O-Wisp, which I am definitely not going to be using. But let me go and refill me bourbon and coke, and then I will get this started. I get the feeling if the Battle with Zoro was anything to go by, I get the feeling I'll need something to drink. And I'm back. Battle time. Oh, that's a good sign. The other thing I arguably should have done before jumping into this was set up the damage calc. Special attack of 105. Not bad. And Hex against a Drayden at level 45. At absolute worst, the Flame Burst could crit and kill. points of health. 102. At absolute best, Giga Drain doesn't do a huge amount. At absolute worst, it's not awful still, but it does a job. Okay. The question is, do I risk Flame Burst? I'll hit one. Let's hope it doesn't crit. Ooh, interesting. That's down me 50%. So it's definitely not max special defense. I mean, maybe it is. I take that back. A max special defense, it would have done half damage at absolute most. Mind you, that's if we're also talking about a low HP scenario. I should have actually used a quick ball and didn't. Yeah, do bugger all. I might actually be dealing with a high IV special defense Verizon. So we've gone Flame Burst, Hex, Hex. I won't be using another Hex until a Giga Drain comes in. Because it's too early for anything else, Ultra Ball. Fair enough. Come on. You should not be struggling this much. I blame Streamlabs. Thanks for subscribing, Pokemon Monsters. Another no-show. Oh, Jesus. I definitely don't have anything else up that I shouldn't have up. It's being a massive drain on me. I clicked the bag 3 times. And it only worked the last time. Oh, they are. after this turn I'll play around with a couple of things. Oh, really? You don't say. No shake again, I'm guessing? Yep. So we're 6 turns in. Wait for the menu to pop up. Okay, there we go. Fuck's sake. Fucking mouse. That. That. Try that. Nope. In that case... Nope, neither of them decided. So I know this isn't necessarily the best time to be doing this, but... None of that's particularly excessive, that's the problem. That's a bit more.